being the president of Russia has never been a safe job, and Vladimir Putin can attest to that with an astonishing 43 attempts on his life. Yeah, you heard that right. 43 attempts. Despite the high level of protection surrounding him, attempts on Putin's life have never been scarce. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the intricate world of Putin's security. We'll uncover the extraordinary measures taken to protect the president and explore the incredible stories of thwarted attempts on his life. Yes, a staggering 43 in total. Hello everyone, welcome to Luxury Buzz. And in this video, we're going to unveil how Putin manages to escape every assassination attempt made on him. But before we begin, we would like you guys to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit that notification bell icon so that you don't miss out on any amazing and entertaining content. Assassination attempts. Putin has dodged death more often than a cat on its 9th life. His survival track record has become a biannual spectacle, providing a practical crash course for his top-notch security team. Fortunately for Putin, none of these murder attempts got anywhere near turning out the lights for good. The suspense kicks off with his first year in office, 1999. The moment Putin stepped into the presidency, the Russian mafia decided he'd make a perfect target. Putin, however, had other plans and was intent on bulldozing organized crime. A plan to eliminate him through a car bomb went bust, and the plotters either found themselves behind bars or 6 feet under. No in-betweens. The same year, a militant group tried to bring the curtain down on Putin's presidency during his state visit to Uzbekistan. The eagle-eyed security forces nipped the plot in the bud, and the would-be assassins were rounded up. A year later, during a tour to the Russian province of Chechnya, a remote-controlled bomb detonated near Putin's entourage. Putin survived, but not without casualties among his security team. Fast forward to 2002, and a breakfast rendezvous at a hotel in Yalta could have been Putin's last meal, courtesy of poison jam. Swift action by the security team ensured the breakfast was served minus the lethal spread. Later that year, during a parade in Red Square, sharpshooters planned to take out Putin. Thanks to the ever-vigilant Federal Protective Service, the plan fell flat. Another day, another plot. In Azerbaijan, an Iraqi man with ties to Chechen rebels set his sights on Putin. The local police were quick on the uptake, apprehending the man and sentencing him to a decade in prison. A foiled explosive plot near the Kremlin and inadvertent poisoning in a foreign country soon followed. The assassination attempts became an ongoing saga, one that made global headlines in 2012 when Ukrainian authorities arrested a group planning to take out Putin during his visit. Now, onlookers may attribute Putin's survival to a pocket full of lucky charms, but it has more to do with the dogged determination and tireless work of the FSO and Putin's protective detail. Putin's security. The FSO, the descendant of the legendary KGB, has grown into a formidable powerhouse, responsible for the safety of government officials, the security of vital government facilities, and the protection of classified information. Under the leadership of Viktor Zolotov, the FSO controls a sizable chunk of the Russian budget, enabling it to align resources with its objectives. With an estimated workforce of 50,000 dedicated personnel, the FSO truly is a formidable shield. As a former KGB agent, Putin is well aware that the majority of plots on his life come from within. That's why the president never puts all of his trust into one organization. And this holds true especially for the Federal Protective Service, the FSO. To counterbalance the growing power of the FSO, Putin has a clever strategy. He can rely on a truly formidable force he established himself, the National Guard. Established in 2016, the National Guard is an army of more than 340,000 troops who answer directly to Putin. Now here's the interesting part. The National Guard isn't primarily tasked with preventing assassination attempts or saving the president's life. Nope, their main job is to look intimidating and deter any high-ranking official, be it military or otherwise, from thinking that they can get the upper hand with a bunch of soldiers backing them up. But who are the real heroes stepping in front of bullets and blending with the crowds to protect the president? Well, that honor goes to the president's security service. So while the National Guard may have an impressive show of force, and the FSO holds significant power, It's the president's security service that truly stands as the frontline defense when it comes to protecting Putin. The Presidential Security Service is like the secret weapon within the FSO, and their job is all about keeping the Russian president safe. At the innermost layer, you have the personal bodyguards, the ones you'll actually see on the ground. These are the guys who are right by Putin's side, ready to spring into action if needed. They're a highly selective group, carefully chosen and extensively trained. Their job is to protect the president at all costs, and they take it seriously. In fact, they're authorized to eliminate anyone they perceive as a threat, making them one of the world's most elite protection units. Now, the SBP has a more lethal mandate compared to their American counterparts. While American agents focus on incapacitating attackers, the SBP is trained to neutralize threats using lethal force if necessary. They want to make sure that no one messes with Putin. Former police officers aren't typically included in this role, as their training and apprehension could make them hesitant to use lethal force when needed. Instead, the SBP relies on operational psychologists who can analyze facial expressions and detect potential threats. These bodyguards, often referred to as the Musketeers, have to meet some strict physical requirements. They must be between 19 and 35 years old, stand between 5'7" and 6'2", and have a visibly fit and muscular physique. They undergo rigorous training and must possess fluency in at least 5 foreign languages, along with a deep understanding of politics. When you see them standing next to Putin, they exude an imposing presence, carrying those sleek black leather briefcases. But don't let the briefcases fool you. They're not ordinary. They're actually state-of-the-art bulletproof shields capable of withstanding various calibers of bullets. But the Musketeers aren't just carrying fancy briefcases. They are equipped with 9mm Gurza pistols loaded with armor-piercing bullets effective up to 50 meters. And here's an interesting twist. Their arsenal even includes Kevlar umbrellas. These umbrellas serve a dual purpose. They can act as shields against small caliber weapons, and, well, to keep the Musketeers dry on a rainy day. Now, while the Musketeers are the ones you'll notice, there are other units working behind the scenes to keep Putin safe. The second unit consists of secret guards blending in with the public. These experts in human behavior and psychology use their observation skills to detect signs of unrest or potential threats. Their primary role is to gather intelligence and coordinate with other units to neutralize any identified threats. Then there are the elite snipers, strategically positioned on rooftops and inside buildings, keeping constant surveillance. They have nerves of steel and scan diligently for any signs of danger. You may even spot them intentionally in visible locations, acting as a deterrent to potential assailants. And let's not forget the unit responsible for securing the perimeter during Putin's movements outside the Kremlin. They carefully plan routes, avoiding potential danger spots and areas prone to civil unrest. When Putin travels abroad, they work closely with local law enforcement agencies, preemptively addressing potential threats. They also secure the president's accommodations, meticulously searching for explosives and spy devices, sealing the premises until Putin's arrival. To add an extra layer of protection, Putin's food is tasted by trusted food tasters who are part of his entourage. They maintain utmost vigilance against potential poisoning attempts, ensuring that nothing harmful makes its way to the president's plate. Now, these folks aren't your ordinary taste testers. No. They're scientists equipped with mobile laboratories. Their job is to take a sample of Putin's food or drink and then analyze it for any potential threats. Now, let's talk about those rare, unscripted interactions with the president. Usually, they occur when Putin meets the so-called locals, who may appear to be ordinary citizens or activists from his party. But here's the twist. Some of them could very well be undercover SBP operatives. For instance, during a visit by Turkish President Erdogan to Russia, Putin famously shared a pistachio ice cream cone with his Turkish colleague from what seemed like an ordinary ice cream booth. Now, some might think that it was just a casual moment, but when you understand how seriously Putin takes his security, it becomes quite evident that the ice cream girl was undoubtedly an SBP agent. And guess what? Months later, that same ice cream girl appeared at another one of Putin's rallies, thousands of miles away, Putin's limo. When it comes to the president's travels within Russia, the SBP takes no chances. They have various plans in place to secure the president's road. And let me tell you, Putin's motorcade is no ordinary convoy. It's more like a full-blown military parade, ready to protect the president at all costs. Typically, the motorcade includes not just the president's limousine, but also a fleet of 6 armored vans. But let's focus on the star of the show, the presidential limo. Putin's Aurus Senat is a mobile bunker with unparalleled fortifications. It can withstand a barrage of challenges, from bullets of any caliber to sniper fire, landmines, chemical gas attacks, and even small-scale missile assaults. Equipped with cutting-edge communication systems, the vehicle functions as a mobile command center. And just in case of emergencies, there's a concealed emergency exit discreetly positioned at the rear of the car. That's it for today's video. Thank you for joining me. Are you fascinated by the intricate world of security surrounding Vladimir Putin? Let us know in the comments down below. If you want to see more of these types of videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you never miss an upload. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.